Imagine waking up one day to see your hard-earned money finally working for you. Your investments are growing, your dreams are within reach, and financial freedom doesn't seem so far away. Sounds incredible, right? But here's the catch. Jumping into investing without a plan is like setting off on a road trip with no map, no snacks, and maybe even a flat tire. Before you invest a single dollar, there are 8 smart steps you should take to give yourself the best possible start. And today, we're breaking them all down. Let's start with a simple question. Why do so many people lose money in the market, even though everyone wants to win? The truth is, successful investing isn't about picking the hottest stock or following someone else's advice. It's about building a solid foundation, step by step. So what exactly do you need to do before you invest? Step 1. Know your why. Before you even think about numbers, ask yourself, why do you want to invest? Is it to buy a home in 5 years, travel the world, retire early? Maybe you just want to stop stressing about money every month. Clarifying your goals will shape every decision you make. For example, if you're saving for a wedding in a year, you shouldn't put that money in risky stocks. But if you're investing for retirement 30 years from now, you can handle more ups and downs along the way. Take a moment to write down your goals. They're your compass for the journey ahead. Step 2. Build a basic budget. Investing is exciting, but it's not magic. You can't invest money you don't have. Start by tracking your income and expenses. How much do you really spend on coffee, streaming, or late-night snacks? The 50-30-20 rule can be a simple guide. 50% of your take-home pay goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings or investing. Or try the zero-based budgeting method, where every dollar gets a job. Once you know your numbers, you'll see how much you can realistically set aside for investing each month. Step 3. Pay down high-interest debt. Here's a hard truth. Credit card debt is a silent killer for your finances. If you're paying 20% interest on debt, but your investments might earn 7% a year on average, you're losing more than you gain. So, tackle those high-interest balances first. Make a plan. Use the avalanche method, paying off the highest interest first, or the snowball method, paying off the smallest balance first for quick wins. Once your debt is under control, you'll be ready to invest with much less stress. Step 4. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your phone breaks, your car needs repairs, or you lose your job. That's why you need an emergency fund. Money set aside for life's surprises. Experts recommend 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, but even $1,000 is a good start. Keep this money in a high-yield savings account, not in stocks or crypto. Why? Because you don't want to be forced to sell investments at a loss if something goes wrong. Your emergency fund is your safety net. Step 5. Learn the basics. You don't need a finance degree to start investing, but you do need to understand the fundamentals. What is compound interest? How do stocks, bonds, and index funds work? What does diversification mean? Take some time to learn the basics. A few good books to start with. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, and The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas Stanley. Or watch trustworthy YouTube channels and listen to personal finance podcasts. The more you know, the less likely you are to fall for scams or panic when the market gets choppy. Step 6. Check your mindset. Investing isn't just about money. It's about psychology. Are you someone who panics when things go wrong? Do you compare yourself to others or chase the next big thing? That's called FOMO, fear of missing out, and it's a recipe for bad decisions. Instead, aim for an abundance mindset. Believe that wealth is possible for you and that small, consistent actions matter more than flashy wins. Remember the marshmallow test? People who can delay gratification, who can wait for bigger rewards, tend to do better financially. Investing is a long game, and your mindset is your most powerful tool. Step 7. Decide where to invest. Now for the fun part, choosing your investment platform. Do you want to use a traditional bank, an online brokerage, or a robo-advisor? Each has pros and cons. For beginners, robo-advisors can be a great option because they automate your investments based on your risk tolerance and goals. If you want more control, open a brokerage account and try index funds or ETFs. Don't forget about tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or your company's 401k plan. And remember, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Step 8. Start small, but start now. The biggest mistake? Waiting until everything is perfect. The truth is, time in the market matters more than timing the market. Thanks to compound interest, even small amounts grow over time. For example, if you invest $100 a month at a 7% return, you'll have over $12,000 after 7 years and over $120,000 after 30 years. You don't have to be rich to invest, you just have to get started. Set up automatic contributions so you invest without thinking about it. The hardest part is often taking the first step. Let's recap. First, know your why. Without a clear goal, your investing journey will feel aimless. Second, build a budget so you know exactly what you can afford to invest. Third, pay down high-interest debt. That's like getting a guaranteed return. Fourth, build your emergency fund to protect yourself from life's curveballs. Fifth, learn the basics so you can make informed decisions. Sixth, check your mindset and prepare for the emotional roller coaster of investing. Seventh, pick the right platform for you. And finally, start small, but start now. No matter where you are today, these 8 steps will help you build a strong foundation for your investing journey. Remember, you don't have to get everything perfect. The most important thing is to take action, learn as you go, and trust the process. Your future self will thank you for starting today. So what's your next step?